Wait for mama. You ain't gotta wait for mama. There's a lot of degrees. There they go. Trying to find your mama. Your mama not too far away. Oh, there she go. You see it? Well, she's at the entrance. Yeah, she just entering. Yeah, she's getting ready to start sitting down. Just wait, wave your hand. You should see. Wipe your hands. She'll see. She'll see. There's a lot of kids, or a lot of adults. Hey, you haven't been in the military. We stand up for this long. This is a warm up stand up, especially for change command ceremonies. Stand up for 3 hours straight. You better not think about it. Don't bend your legs. Not to a point where you look like you're sitting down. If I'm not mistaken, I think my wife said it's like 373 people or something like that. Huh? 600. Hey, there's a lot. Yeah, they still coming. Oh wow, okay, that's it. All right. Yes.
And it's a great evening that we have. Let's get these graduates ahead already. What a great day it is in Savannah, Georgia. I am Donald Lovett, Chairman of the Savannah Technical College Local Board of Directors. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Savannah Technical College 2014 Commencement Ceremony. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I bring you greetings. Joining me on the platform from left to right, when I just stand as I call your name, please. On the front row, Mr. George Irwin, President of the Savannah Technical College Faculty Senate. Dr. Mary Chapman, our commencement speaker, and member of the Savannah Technical College Local Board of Directors. Dr. Ken Boyd, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mrs. Terry Sellers, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Brent Stubbs, Dean for Adult Education. Ms. Wendy Gowans, Adult Education Instructor. Dr. Kathleen Meriden, Dean for Curriculum and Special Projects. On the second row, we have Ms. Sue Turner, Vice President for Administrative Services. Dr. Vic Burke, Vice President for Operations and Technology. Mr. Kevin Werntz, Vice President for Economic Development. Ms. Regina Thomas Williams, our College Registrar. Mr. David Lloyd, Adult Education Graduate. Ms. Alma Hickson, a Networking Specialist Degree Honor Graduate. Ms. Madeline Coakley, an Adult Education Graduate, and our 2014 Adult Education Exceptional Adult Georgian in Literacy Education Eagle recipient. And Mr. Bruce Mumford, an Electrical Systems Technology Diploma Honor Graduate. Graduates, I and my fellow members of the Savannah Technical College Board of Directors congratulate you as you reach this important milestone in your life. I hope that you will consider this just the first step towards your academic and workplace goals. From all of us to all of you, we say congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Lovett, and let me add my welcome to everyone in attendance. This is such an important accomplishment in the lives of the men and women we honor this evening. I know you are all looking forward to celebrating with the graduates. Before we continue, Dr. Kathy Love, our president, wanted me to express her sincere regrets for not being here this evening. She received word during this morning's rehearsal that her mother had passed away. She wanted me to convey how proud she is of each and every one of you and pass along her heartfelt congratulations. Please keep Dr. Love and her family in your thoughts and prayers.
I don't think I was supposed to record that.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Miss Dixon, and remain standing for the national anthem, sung by Miss Charlotta Blake, a 2004 Cisco Specialist graduate, and the invocation by Mr. Lloyd.
To the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Stand up.
Oh, who say
got some strong vocals. I can't hold that note. Not even when I'm scared. Hey, you keep your butt standing up.
Father, Mother, God, thank you for your presence during the hard and rainy days, but then we have you to lean upon. Thank you for your presence during the bright and sunny days, but then we can share that which we have with those who have less. And thank you for your presence during the holy days, but then we are able to celebrate you and our families and our friends. For those who have no voice, we ask you to speak. For those who feel unworthy, we ask you to pour out love and waterfalls of tenderness. For those who live in pain, we ask you to bathe them in your river of healing. For those who are lonely, we ask you to keep them company. For those who are depressed, we ask you to shower upon them the light of hope. You, the borderless sea of substance, we ask you to give to all the world which we need most, peace.
Please be seated.
Whew, boy. Feel like I'm in the army again.
Was that national anthem just beautiful? Thank you again, Ms. Dixon. Thank you, Ms. Dixon, Ms. Blake, and Mr. Lloyd. And now Mr. George Irwin, the President of the Savannah Technical College Faculty Senate, will bring greetings on behalf of the faculty. He will be followed by Ms. Madeline Coakley, who will deliver the challenge.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, that's good. Dr. Love, board members, esteemed guests, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. On behalf of Savannah Technical College's Faculty Senate, I welcome you to the 2014 commencement ceremony and extend congratulations to all of our graduates. While I know the family and friends I see tonight are excited about their graduates, their excitement cannot exceed mine as I watch the students I have instructed and those who have been instructed by my fellow faculty members here walk across the stage. I can proudly say, you are why I love my job at Savannah Technical College, and I feel like I'm walking with you graduates as you go out in the community to make it a better place. I salute your determination and commitment to succeed, and we are very proud of you, and we say congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody. Look at what we've all accomplished. Graduation is a huge first step. Now let's use this step as the first of many more to take and see where else we can go. I want to challenge every one of you to not stop here and see the huge staircase in front of you. There's no telling where your steps will lead, but there is only one way to find out. You're already on the first step, so let's run up the rest of them and see what's at the top.
Thank you, Mr. Irwin and Ms. Coakley. I want to take a moment to recognize a few special guests we have with us tonight. You have already met Mr. Lovett, Chairman of our local Board of Directors. He and his fellow board members devote a great deal of their time and energy in order to ensure the Savannah Technical College is meeting the needs of our service area communities. They, along with our Foundation Board of Trustees, work tirelessly to raise private funding in support of our programs and services and are a valuable part of our college's leadership team. Will members of our local Board of Directors and Foundation Board of Trustees please stand so that you may be recognized. Please join me in thanking them for all they do for Savannah Technical College. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Mary Chapman, Chief Operating Officer and Chief Nursing Officer for Memorial University Medical Center, and also a member of our local board of directors. Dr. Chapman joined Memorial University Medical Center in 2009 as Senior Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer. In 2012, she assumed the additional role of Chief Operating Officer, giving her accountability for day-to-day operations. Dr. Chapman leads nursing divisions, patient care services, perioperative services, the Rehabilitation Institute, Center for Behavioral Medicine, Heart and Vascular Institute, ancillary departments, outpatient clinical departments, human resources, and clinical support services. Dr. Chapman came to Savannah from Pitt County Memorial Hospital in Greenville, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Where she also served as Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer. She began her career as a nursing assistant and quickly moved into leadership roles. Dr. Chapman's leadership experience in clinical management is extensive and varied, and includes transformational leadership, quality improvement, fiscal management, shared governance, patient, family-centered care, and employee recruitment and retention. Dr. Chapman holds a Bachelor of Science and a Master of Science degree in Nursing Administration and a doctorate in nursing from East Carolina University.
Woo!
She was appointed to the Georgia Board of Nursing in 2011, where she served 2 years. She serves on the Savannah Technical College Board of Directors and the All Foundation for Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Mary Chapman.
Good evening. Okay, it's going to be a long night if you're that boring. Good evening. Good job. Anyone ever heard of the 7-Eleven rule? I won't make you guess. The 7-Eleven rule says that in 7 seconds when you meet someone, you develop about 11 impressions of those individuals. So here's a hint. He told you where I work. I'm looking to hire some of you tonight. So this is very important in terms of your engagement. That's a hint, okay? So I know, how many people have been to the commencement before? Raise your hand. And you're always thinking, how long will they take? And you're always thinking, can anyone see me nodding? So I've devised this opportunity so that the students won't sleep tonight while I talk to them. And so what I'd like for you to do is that every time you hear the title of my speech, I want you to go like this. Okay? So let's practice. The title of my speech is, Your Beginning is Not Your End. So now my 12-year-old would say that was raising the roof, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. So I would say that your circumstances may have said you won't make it. How many people have circumstances that you think people thought you wouldn't make it? For me, it was because I was the daughter of a single mom of 5 kids and who was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia when she was 20. I was the youngest, so I was the baby. My mom was unemployed, on public assistance, and she was disabled due to her mental illness. That would have said, I may not make it, but you got to say it too. But that said, I would have made it, but my beginning is not my end. Don't worry, audience, they're going to warm up to this. Your hometown may have said that you wouldn't make it. How many people are from a small hometown?
Yeah.
For me, I lived in a town, and I know no one has ever heard of it. I'm hoping that there's at least one person in the audience who has. Hyde County, North Carolina. That only means is you're as country as I am. Hyde County, North Carolina is near Outer Banks, where Orville and Wilbur Wright flew the first airplane just to orient everyone. But population less than 6,000 people. I graduated from a class of 39 people.
Oh yeah, that's the boondocks.
People who lived in that coastal town had 5 different jobs. They were farmers, they were teachers, they were illegal pharmacists. There's a lot of water in that town. Or they were unemployed. That's the same story today, and every time I go back, I'm always so grateful of being able to move out of the city and better myself, but never forget where I came from. Your school performance may have said you would not have made it. How many people, when you were in high school, you had at least one teacher or one counselor that said, "Poor thing"? I see some hands in the audience, y'all. Or they said, "Well, you might want some other alternatives." Have you ever heard that? I know you all are thinking if you could just meet those counselors and teachers today, you'd tell them something different, wouldn't you? For me, I had to repeat kindergarten. Remember I said that my mom was paranoid schizophrenic? Well, she kept me home. She was paranoid that someone would hurt me. So when I finished kindergarten, the few days that I went, I couldn't say my ABCs, and I couldn't count. So, but that experience would have said that I might not have made it. But, all shut now, they're warming up to us. Your parental support may have said you would not have made it. Some of you may have grown up without your parents, period. For me, at age 5, I saw my mother involuntarily committed to a mental institution on numerous occasions. One occasion is fresh in my mind as if it happened yesterday. Now, when I tell you this, I don't want you to think I'm a violent person now, but I'll tell you this incident. I can picture her and I standing behind the door, both of us holding knives. In her mental ill state, she thought the bad guys were on the other side. In my innocent childhood state, I thought the bad guys were on the other side. And I watched her be taken away and institutionalized. And it stays very clear in my mind. Every time I get down, I think, just when you think you got it bad, somebody's got it worse.
That's right.
But that scenario would have said to some, you're not going to make it. But I'm feeling it. And all of you who are not raising your hands, I am not hiring you. Your mental state may have said you wouldn't make it. I know some of you have been depressed before. You've been sad. You've been disengaged. For me, I was a depressed 7-year-old. It was because I had been taken from the only home that I knew from my mom and taken from my 4 other siblings, and I knew not what that meant. It just wasn't good. I was taken and moved with my dad, who's my biological dad, but with my stepmother. And the term stepmother would define her. She, of course, was not happy because my brother and I were 1 month apart.
Ooh.
So for the first year, I didn't get much love and conversation from my stepmom because she had to work through her anger of the relationship that thus got me here. But guess what? In December, my dad passed away. And this time, I'm taking my stepmother in. She's moving to Savannah. She's moving with me. We're best friends. So you would think, again, at 7 years old and depressed, and with a stepmother who didn't want to be my mother, that I may not make it. But after 2 years with my dad, I became a new person. I realized another side of the world. We didn't have a lot of money, but I no longer questioned my destiny. I no longer listened to people say that I wouldn't make it. I was excited about what I could do. For a matter of fact, I got tested as a gifted student. Remember, the student that couldn't say their ABCs and couldn't count. Now, in the 4th grade, I got tested as a gifted student. I'm a real forward for you. And the short of that story is that I graduated from my 39 people, most likely to succeed. But one other thing, I graduated class clown, which showed that I was not depressed anymore. So that scenario would have said that I might not make it. But somebody got to get a picture of that. That is so good. I'm sharing this personal story with you not because I want to brag on myself, because I know that there are a lot of successful people in this audience. And you all have your own stories about how you've gotten to where you are. But I tell you this because today you have proven that you can make it. None of the specific events may have happened to any one of you, but again, I know that each of you have your own stories to tell, your own tears that you cried, your own words that you said, some of them not so nice, your own frustrations, and your own excitements and accomplishments that you've made along the way. And most of all, your own friends that you have developed. So now what? Right? Now what? I have some advice for you. Be focused. If you want to be a positive person, my dad always said, surround yourself by positive people. Now, I have a 12-year-old, and she comes home and tells me sometimes when she doesn't succumb to pressure, that people say, she thinks she's better than they are, that she thinks she's too good to be their friend. But she heeds to surround yourself by positive people. You can be nice to everyone. You don't have to assimilate, though, with negative people. Yes, it is contagious as cancer. It will end any dream that you thought you ever had. So I would encourage you to stay focused so that you can accomplish your next step. The second is be engaged. Not get married. Mamas and daddies, I didn't encourage that. Have you ever met people that get a fancy title or a degree, and they act like now that some imaginary crown is on their head? They don't want to talk to you, they won't look at you, they won't speak to you. Be engaged. You have made an accomplishment that other people coming behind you want to make. They want to learn what you did. They want to be encouraged by you. So be engaged. The third thing is inspire others. Never be ashamed to talk about your journey. Now, I was pretty transparent tonight about my journey. And I do that because I know there are many of you that are thinking, I have had it tough. Well, so have I. Big deal. You have done it, and you can keep going. Never let your position, title, status, or your education make you too good to talk to people. Never let your degree, your title, or your status make you too good to encourage the next person. And the next advice I have to you is give back. Now, sometimes we let our jobs and our commitments take over our lives. I encourage you not to. It's about balance. Give to your family. Now, there are mamas and dads and husbands and wives and family members that says, the first thing you can give me is some of that money you're going to be making. But give them your time and your love, and best of all, why not right now you give them your appreciation? Because you made it. Give to your community. There are many people who need your time and your money. And give to your profession. Whatever your profession is, whatever you're going to do now that you are graduating, whatever you're going to do because now you have your GED, whatever you're going to do because now you have your certification, all of those things are the step to the next part of your journey. But most of all, out of everything I could tell you tonight, which is one of the reasons that I shared my personal story with you, is to tell you never, ever forget where you came from.
That's right there.
And never, ever forget the journey that you took to get here. Why? One last time, you got to get this right, you got to say it loud, and you got to look like you mean it. Why are you going to do that? Congratulations and good evening.
That's North Carolina for you.
Dr. Chapman, on behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of Savannah Technical College, I'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation for being with us tonight. It is our hope that this memento will serve as a fond reminder of this speaking engagement.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Science and Associate of Applied Science degrees please rise?
There they go.
Dr. Boyd, on behalf of the faculty of Savannah Technical College, I present to you the graduating class of 2014. Having successfully completed the prescribed courses of study and having met all other requirements for graduation, both quantitative and qualitative, as specified by the Technical College System of Georgia, the members of this class are now eligible to receive their associate degrees and are hereby entitled to all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Dr. Boyd, the associate degree class of 2014.
By the authority delegated by the State Board of the Technical College System of Georgia, I hereby confer upon you the Savannah Technical College Associate of Science or the Associate of Applied Science degree with all of its honors, rights, and responsibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed with the presentation of the awards to our graduates, please take note of the gold stoles worn by our associate degree honor graduates and the gold cords worn by our diploma honor graduates. These students have distinguished themselves throughout their academic achievements by earning a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. The gold and purple cords and gold key medallions are worn by members of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of the two-year college. Members of the National Technical Honor Society are designated by their purple and white tassels. Members of Lambda Epsilon Chi, the National Honor Society for Paralegals, are wearing purple stoles. In addition, the GED honor graduates are recognized by the white honor cords they are wearing. Will our associate degree graduates please come forward? Alma Dixon, Computer Support Specialist degree. Dental Hygiene Associate of Science degree, Dana Andrews. Margaret Hannah. Olivia DeRosa. Brittany N. Edwards. Christy Ferraro. Brittany Francis. Lizelle Grayson. LaWanda Harris. Allie Kudureski. Natalie Kuhn. Blake Linton. Danielle McFadden. Lacey Newberry. Allison Pruitt. Amanda Smith.
Yeah, that's that Smith right there.
Robin Stewart. Courtney Benke. Andrea Williams. Kimberly Wilson. Pedra Yates.
Where's her mom?
Ashley Zitrauer. Accounting degree, Sheena Anderson. Valerie Boyd. Ben Chen. Trina Doyle. Karen Edmonds. Electrical Technology, Bruce Mumford.
Dang, I thought it was my
Accounting
daddy.
Diploma, Nancy
I thought that was
Lane.
my daddy for a minute. I was like, whoa.
Air Conditioning Technology Diploma, Harold McGurk Jr. Aircraft Structural Technology Diploma, Brittany Lover. Michelle Parker. Dylan Haswell. Michael Toombs. Everett. Barbering Diploma, James Grant. Darrell Williams. Armando Young. Rhea Abdelkader, Business Administrative Technology Diploma. Pamela Black. Tiffany Daniel. Maggie Ellison. Raphael Lynette Gray. Brianna Johnson. Stephanie LaFaver. Tammy Lawrence. Michelle Gunter Lubinsky.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Jafia Moore. Wendy Underwood. Computer Support Specialist Diploma, Elizabeth Johnson. Renee Rosa. Cosmetology Diploma, Denise Vaughn. Johnny Bartley. Priscilla Boswell. Samantha Brown. Natasha Campbell. Kelly Kennedy.
You see your mama? She's standing back there.
Callie Corpus. Olivia Dougal. Ashley Edwards. Shanice Foster. Alexis Foxworth. Sierra Garvin. Rosemary Gregory. Takara Harris. Alexandria Ingram. Kanita Johnson. Kelly King. Sarah McCoy.
It's a whole lot of hairdressers.
Tiffany Munn. Jory Neely.
This is no excuse for people not to have their hair done.
Nikki Harris. Lindsay Robichaud. Tracy Rodriguez. Monique Smith.
Okay, Smith.
Aisha Stevens. Marissa Strobel.
That go your mama. Get ready.
Jalissa Swindell.
That's my baby. That's my baby. Oh. No? Huh? I'm the only one? You know what? Yes, I am the only one.
Janelle Vineyard. Shantea Williams.
There she goes.
Oh, too faded.
Criminal Justice Diploma. Shawan Brown.
Look at her. You see her walk. There she go. All right, now she faded.
Sherry Edwards. Culinary Arts Diploma. William McLeod.
All right, now. Ready to see him on the cooking show.
Dental Assisting Diploma. Andrea Hartman. Mary Branson. Kenai Gordon. Kim Jackson. Desiree Maxwell. Marcy Madrano.
Yeah, Marcy!
Courtney Smoke. Karen Kevin. Electrical Systems Technology Diploma. James Battle. Reginald Curry. William B. Quarterman. Will Sanders. Hotel, restaurant, travel,
That look like Uncle Arthur Jr. right there.
Brittany Carter. Angelica Davis. Eugenia Cross. Sabrina.
That's her family.
Nafisa Price. Machine Tool Technology Diploma. Adam Gaddis. Marketing Management Diploma. Alcatrina White.
I could
Medical
song.
Assistant Diploma. Jasmine
That's
Allen
Katrina or something? Oh, okay.
Quintel Brown.
At least it's not like that Shaba t-shirt.
Tiara Emmett.
I know she had a hard time in kindergarten.
Leslie
Shaba T.
Howard.
Shaba T.
Lisa Jones. Courtney Walker.
There they go.
Practical Nursing Diploma. Jocelyn Boring. Tiffany Emsweller. Welding and Joining Technology Diploma, Tiffany Battle. Emily Davis. Paula Freeman. David Sanders. Mario Shaw. Marcus Weston.
Yeah, he the last one. Woo! Yeah, it's over with, I think. I'm ready to eat.
My grandson's looking at me and say, man, I'm hungry. Or well, no, he got
Will the candidates for the GED diploma please rise?
Yeah! Woo!
Dr. Boyd, I certify that each of the candidates standing before you has completed the necessary preparation and has successfully passed all phases of the general educational development examination. On behalf of the Adult Education Program faculty, it is my pleasure to present to you the GED class of 2014. By the authority delegated by the State Board of the Technical College System of Georgia, I hereby declare you to be graduates of Savannah Technical College's General Educational Development Program with all of its honors, rights, and responsibilities.
Will our GED graduates please come forward?
All right.
Congratulations, graduates. And congratulations to faculty, family, and friends who are there to support and encourage you. Graduates, if you look to your right, you will see a group of individuals who were instrumental in the success you enjoy today. I would like to ask our faculty and staff members to please stand.
That's a whole lot of teachers.
Dr. Chapman, thank you again for your inspirational words.
I thought my mom was already a teacher, but she...
Now, will all the Savannah Technical College associate degree, diploma, and GED graduates please stand? Are you ready? You may now transfer your tassel to the left side of your cap. It is my pleasure to congratulate each of you. I invite you to please stand and remain standing for the benediction given by Mr. Bruce Mumford. Following our benediction, we ask that our guests please remain in their places until all graduates have exited the theater. Afterwards, I invite you all to join us upstairs for a light reception. Thank you.
Let us go forward tonight satisfied but eager to know more, happy but ready to face challenges, feeling loved and eager to love, knowing a difficult week will lie ahead, but knowing also we can have faith in you. For these things we pray. Amen.
Get your mama shoes.